it's all, you know, it could be deflating sometimes. You know, like I said, don't give me the misconception that I don't get angry over shit, man.
Yeah.
Just today, Easy Pass alone, those motherfuckers. Like, Easy Pass is the biggest scam in the fucking world. They're the biggest scam. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking scam. And I think they're tied into, because like that's the thing too, like that you go on your map and it says stay to the left. And then you stay to the left, you realize you're going through the Easy Pass Express lane. Like if you don't know where you're going, it says stay to the left, you stay to the left. And you're going through the Easy Pass Express lane. You're like, motherfucker, how come you didn't say go to your left if you have Easy Pass or go to your right for full service? What? How much more do you have to pay this person to say that on the map? He only has to say it once. It's not like they have to repeat it every time they say it. You say it once and it's on there.
Put it in there, yeah.
Like we pay for shit nobody does anything to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I pay for $5 for my bank account. There's a service charge for $5. What service? Does somebody go and clean my digital money or have to clean the digital room? Like, what am I paying for them? To wipe the computer screen that they're looking at my digital funds on? What am I paying you for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I like, that's the problem with this fucking thing, man, is that people, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
maybe it's me. Maybe it's me.
Sometime, you know, probably like, 5 or 6 years ago, I came to this conclusion that no matter what, somebody's trying to sell something to you or make a buck off of you. And I kind of like internalize that or whatever. And I just know that automatically now. You know what I mean? It's part of like growing up. And it's no matter where you go, somebody's just they're just trying to hustle you on something. I went out to a restaurant in AC the other night. I get the check. It's $58.84. I'm like, okay. You know, I hand her my debit card. She comes back and the receipt that she gave me was for like $60 or $61. And I'm sitting there with my boy and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, what happened? I'm looking at the top and I'm reading that it's the same table number, same account number or whatever. There's a 3% credit card charge.
Yeah, why?
For what? Why?
Does someone actually grab the credit card and run to the bank with it and then come back?
I mean, I know.
See, but here's the thing. You got to start using their logic against them. Like, I'm going to take it back real quick because I brought this up. The whole thing about they were saying how math is racist now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they're saying that 2 and 2, we've always been taught that 2 and 2 is 4, but it might not be 4. It could just be 5. Right? That's the logic they want to throw at us now. So use it against them. Next time they give you a fucking $75 fucking bill, $65, $61 bill, you throw a $5 bill on there and you say, yo, do me a favor, give me back the change. And they go, Skitty, what are you talking about? You say, what are you talking about? And they say, that's a $65 bill and you only gave me $5. You say, no, that's a $100 bill I just gave you. What? Say what? Are you racist? Like, that's a $100 bill I just gave you. That's 65. You owe me 40. Use it against them, dog.
We should do that. We should go out to eat and we should do that to somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're trying to teach us now. They don't want... See, that's the thing, man. When you remove an absolute truth, then you can manipulate anything.
Yeah, then nothing's true.
Then nothing is true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, I mean, the most foundational thing we had as absolute truths was math, in a sense. Yeah. 2 and 2 is 4.
Right.
Not anymore, dog. And I knew this shit was coming. I said this shit years ago where I was saying there's going to come a point in time, right around like, and this is years. I must have been like 15 when I said, you know, there'll come a time when they sell weed in cigarette boxes and it becomes legal. And I started not believing that. The more people started going to jail on times for it. But I knew eventually like people couldn't be so ignorant as to think that marijuana should be illegal. It's insanity. You know, in fact, it was marijuana that made me say we're being lied to. Because when I was like 13 years old, man, I believed the system. I believed we landed on the moon. I believed all that shit. Whatever they told us, I believed, you know? And when I first smoked my first fucking blunt, and I remember them giving it to me, and I was all scared and shit. Like, I was like, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong, yo. And I took the hit, and the first time I ever got high, I said to myself, how the fuck can this be wrong? How can this be wrong? I'm hanging out with a bunch of dudes who right now we would have been, if we wasn't smoking weed, we would have been drinking 40s and hard liquor, and we would have went out and jumped somebody or stole some shit or, broke something in the streets and being loud and or whatever. Right now we chilling listening to Bob Marley and Pink Floyd. Everybody's telling cool stories. We laughing. I feel cool. Like I was kind of edgy and angry before, but now I'm kind of happy to be chilling here with my, but like, how can, they're lying to us. It was the first, I swear to God.
That was the first time you smoked too?
That was the first time. Like I knew my parents were lying to me. You know what I'm saying? I knew my parents were lying to me, but that was the first time I realized that, man, who can you trust? Like, who can you trust? Because this is ridiculous. And the fact that so many people believe that this is wrong, no matter what their eyes show. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they see. Drinking, you wake up with a bitch, you wake up, you're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do last night? You don't do that with weed. If someone says they did, they lying. I said it, you're lying. If someone said, oh, I slept with you because I was high on weed, you're fucking lying. I'm not trying to say that it doesn't make you a little more, what do they call that?
Lower your inhibitions a little bit. Yeah.
Like in other words, but it doesn't lower your inhibitions. You're going to fuck someone you don't want to fuck.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
It's not going to turn a housewife into a hoe.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to turn a hoe into a house. Like, it's not that powerful, dog. It's not what it does. So cut it out. Cut it out to the point of like, even now it's legal out here and people still see it like it's something fucking wrong and whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care what people think.
I think people just want to. It's easier, or it makes more people feel safe to just be able to say, if somebody, whether it's the government or some other sort of institution, like tells them the way it is. It makes them feel safe to just want to believe it.
People want to be told what to believe, what to think.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And what they're trying to put in our brains now is that there is no absolute anything. Well, what does that sound like, man? There has to be an absolute.
What the fuck this sounds like?
There has to be an absolute truth to something, man. If 1 and 1 ain't 2, then what the fuck are we all? Then fuck it. Let's all make it with, shit. I'm going to buy a house today with this fucking pack of Newports. As far as I'm concerned, this is a gold brick. Yeah. And for you to say anything different, motherfucker, is racist. What do you mean that's not a gold fucking brick? I'm showing you right there. It's a gold fucking brick.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the house. It's all about what we put value to. Because even money, I hate when people talk about the value of money or the value of the dollar's dropping. Really? I don't know. $1 is still $1. No doubt it's cost me a couple more dollars. The value of the dollar. No, it's the whole thing of even saying you need to raise prices is all bullshit. And the whole thing of what's backing it is bullshit. Because what's supposed to back $1? Gold?
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing now.
Gold,
it's nothing.
Gold is supposed to, listen.
But it was gold, right? Yeah. Gold. It was gold.
So what's the value of gold? Who puts a value on gold? Gold has never came and picked me up anywhere when I was lost. Gold has never gave me a hug when I needed a hug or love when I needed love. Gold has never took my back. Who puts the value on gold?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody came along at one point and said, this is valuable. You know what I'm saying? The diamonds are valuable. What have my earrings ever done for me? They twinkled in the right light every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the value of money, the truth of the matter is they keep talking about no one got print up the fucking money. We've already made the agreement that if I show you a fucking dollar bill and it's the right paper and the right quality, right, it means something to us.
Yeah.
We already made that agreement. The agreement's here. The agreement ain't in the gold or what's backing it because that has no value fucking either. It's pretty. I like gold. I like diamonds. They're pretty. But why they gotta be so fucking expensive? Who says that that's what it's fucking worth?
I don't know, man. People got a lot more money than us.
When the shit all goes down and the zombie apocalypse hits, motherfucker, how much are you gonna trade your diamond fucking Rolex in for a fucking life? How much is those zombies gonna care about that diamond? Is it valuable to them? If we all decided, fuck it, you know what? Monopoly money has value. We're tired of waiting for that stimulus. Run out, get yourself a Monopoly game, and whatever values are in there, that's what you're starting off with. If everyone up here made that agreement, because that's the same place we made the agreement with everything else, if everyone turned around and said, you know what, fuck waiting for the stimulus check, run out and get a Monopoly game or any Hasbro game, any game that has dollar bills in it, and that's value, you can use that and we can buy and trade, then guess what? Monopoly money is what everybody wants to get printed up. Keep those games coming. I already know.